Guys, just want to quickly thank you for the insane support on the last video. We hit 2,000 likes on the last video, and if you could hit 2,000 likes on this video, I'd be very, very happy chappy. If you enjoy my content and you want to support me, hitting that thumbs up button is the #1 way to do it. Now, as you can see, we're in the EDZ here, and we're going to take a visit to Mr. Zer, aka Tentacle Face. I heard he's got some good loot today, so let's go take a look. Normally, I would be playing Trials at this time usually, but obviously there's no Trials this weekend, with it being Iron Banner, and so here we are. We're going to take a look at what he's got, and, you know, maybe we'll see if he's got something nice for us to use in the Crucible. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe before we check out Mr. Zer's inventory. Let's take a look right here. Alright, Mr. Tentacle Face, this is what he's got today. Let's have a look. He's got a True Prophecy with a Grave Robber, timed payload roll with Accurized Round as well, and fast draw. This is actually a pretty decent roll. Not a 10 out of 10, but it's decent. Reload speed not bad on a 120 either. Definitely picking that up. Next, we've got a 7th Seraph with Underdog and Frenzy. That's kind of mid. We're not picking that up. Nature of the Beast with Rangefinder, Quick Draw, Accurized Rounds, Hit Mark, Sure Shot, and a Handling Masterwork. This has my attention a little bit. I think this is the only 180 in the game that can roll Rangefinder. I think we're going to pick that up. Sniper with Lead from Goal Firing Line. That's meh. Hipfire Demolitionist, meh. Don't know if that's good or bad, and that's a sidearm. That's very meh. Let's check the Titan armor real quick. Yo, get this helmet, Titans. A 62 stat roll helmet with recovery, discipline, intellect, and a bit of mobility. Yo, pick that up, Titans. Pick it up. If you're in need of a decent chest piece with discipline, that's not bad either. Neither of these gauntlets either, actually. Decent armor in here today for once for Titan. Let's go. Alright, we'll have a quick look at the exotics. We've got Shinobu's Vow. Gonna pick it up because I don't have one of those for my hunter, and I probably will not pick that up. I'll never play Arc. Prometheus Lens if you've never had it, and an exotic engram. 3, 2, 1. Teia Swords, eh? Yeah, not the worst roll. I'll take it. Now, that thing that you can pick up to get another exotic cipher thing seems to be bugged for me. I don't know if it's bugged for the rest of you, but yeah, it's bugged for me. Now, in the gameplay that you're about to see, we are going to be using this Nature of the Beast. So let's go into a game and see what it can do. I'm about to let you in on a secret. There is one subclass in the entire game that is best for using 180 RPM hand cannons, better than any other class in the game, and that is Middle Tree Stracatine. That's what we just switched to. Why? Well, you're about to see why. Inertia Override allows you to 3-tap with 180 RPM hand cannons, which gives them an incredibly competitive TTK. Now, what else holds 180 hand cannons back from being really, really competitive? The range, right? But this one has Rangefinder. So what does that mean? We're stacking Inertia Override together with Rangefinder, and well, the destruction you're about to witness is going to tell you everything. It's just 3-tap after 3-tap after 3-tap, although there may be some 4-taps when we run out of the perk. And it is absolutely incredible. And I could almost feel the confusion on my opponent's faces as they get 3-tapped by a 180 every time they see me. Because obviously every time I'm getting a kill here, they are dropping special, and then boom, 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 you are dead. When you factor in the fact that this thing has a rangefinder as well, it just means you're hitting 69s to the head from way too far away, like that. 69, by the way. Oh my god, I said it, 69. But look at it, dude. Just look how nasty this thing is. And the reason why I'm showing you it like this is because I'm just trying to show how easy it is to add an edge to your weapons just by taking advantage of subclasses. Right there, we got sniped. We actually messed up the Inertia Override slide on the way down, and that probably cost us quite a bit there. But yeah, by simply using Inertia Override in combination with 180s, you take an archetype that's not very strong right now in this subclass, or in this sandbox, sorry, and you turn it into a beast. And when you factor in, I believe, now I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure I'm not, this is the only obtainable 180 RPM hand cannon in the game that can roll Rangefinder. So it's quite a special gun. I think Banshee was selling a Rangefinder roll as well, actually, just this past week, but that's probably gone now. And if you missed that, and you've ever wanted to try out a 180 RPM with as much range as it can get, then this might be the way forward. I think you can get explosive payload on the Vulpecula as well, but I personally am not a fan of that perk. I just like my bullets to hit in one number. And Rangefinder allows you to do that, and the effectiveness of this gun is incredible. Now, obviously, it's all about the 3-taps, right? Oh, this guy aped me, man. I explained my thought process, and this guy rudely just walks up to me with a fell with his eye and shoves it up my butt. do not appreciate that one little bit. But yeah, so with this thing being a 180 RPM and being a rangefinder role, there's something else you can do with this thing, which is basically you can hit your 4 shots at further distances with rangefinder and compete with a 140 user. If he doesn't hit 3 crits, he's in big trouble. But you are probably going to hit your shots. You need 2 crits and 2 body shots to get a kill with this archetype, and it's not very hard to do that. They have no recoil, they have great in-air accuracy. Their weaknesses, range and damage. This weapon, this setup alleviates the weaknesses. Even the handling weakness of this archetype is alleviated by the fact that it has a handling masterwork and it has quick draw. In one fell swoop, we've alleviated all of the weaknesses that this archetype has. Handling, range, damage, by using inertia override, by using quick draw, by using rangefinder. Boom. All of a sudden I'm running around with a weapon that feels far more effective than it should. Look at the range I'm just dropping this guy at. Now again, the TTK is not amazing, but being able to hit these shots with such a little recoil, with such a little effort, with so much range, makes this thing a very, very powerful weapon. The other thing I forgot to mention so far as well is the in-air accuracy on these weapons is so good. You don't even need to run an Icarus script. You could just run a backup mag or a targeting adjuster or whatever else you might fancy. So you have so much flexibility with this weapon type. And again, I just want to talk about the inertia override combination. Like, doing stuff like that is really what keeps this game interesting for me. I watched Cool Guy's video yesterday talking about how build crafting is dead, and he's not wrong. Things like this though, just a little switch around. It's not a huge build, right? All I did was go to Xur and pick up the gun and then choose a subclass. It's not like I, put some huge brain thing together. But what I'm showing here is choosing the right subclass to go with the right weapon type can elevate the weapon type and the subclass. And you can see it with this gameplay. Like, I've just taken a random, kind of middling 180 RPM hand cannon and just transformed it into a monster through the use of inertia override. It really is cool, man, and it's satisfying as well when you have an idea of what will go good with what, and you put it together, and then it works really well, and that's just a satisfying moment really as a player in this game. So my point is, guys, experiment, try different subclasses, try different setups, see what works for you. Always going for the meta pick. Sometimes that might hold you back, man. Sometimes there might be some random setup that will suit you better than what everybody uses. And I think sometimes players kind of deny themselves, the potential that they may have with something else because they're too afraid to try it because, everybody's using palindrome, so I must use palindrome. Or everybody's using, fractithist, so I must use it. I feel like players should just move away from that mentality, and you'll find yourself enjoying the game a little bit more. Yes, it might be harder for you at first, but maybe you'll find something that really speaks to you, and then you will enjoy the game even more than you already do. So that's just a little bit of philosophy from me on subclasses and meta options and all of that good stuff. That's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Xur selling a really good Nature of the Beast and a pretty solid True Prophecy. If you guys want me to do the True Prophecy tomorrow, let me know. If not, I'll think of something else for tomorrow's video, but let me know in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.